Welcome to becoming a millionaire in 5 years.
Picture this. You're at some billionaire's party out on Shelter Island,
Yeah.
rubbing shoulders with like Kurt Vonnegut, Joseph Heller, the whole literary crew. And Heller, he points at this hedge fund manager, right? The guy's drowning in money, right?
Mm.
And Heller says,
Drowning, yeah.
yeah, but I have something he'll never have, enough.
Oh, that's good.
And that's what we're diving into today.
Yeah.
This whole idea of enough when it comes to, well, money and success, really.
Right.
And we've got this excerpt from a book, dives right into this.
Yeah.
Uses these cautionary tales of Rajat Gupta and Bernie Madoff, guys who,
Email your names.
oh yeah, reached the top, but still somehow risked it all.
Risked it all.
So let's start with Gupta. Imagine, right, going from being orphaned in Kolkata to becoming, wait for it, the CEO of McKinsey. This guy, he built a skyscraper, didn't just climb the ladder,
Right.
hanging out with Bill Gates on the board of Goldman Sachs. And by 2008, worth a cool $100 million, reportedly.
Yeah, I mean,
$100 million.
it's hard to even fathom.
Makes your head spin, right?
Yeah.
That's like earning, get this, $600 every hour, nonstop, day and night.
Wow.
That was his life. You'd think, enough, right?
Right, you would think.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
What's so fascinating here is that his story, it's not unique. It's this like universal thing, this
Right.
hedonic treadmill thing.
Yes.
We achieve something we want, we're happy for a bit,
Right.
and then bam, we adapt.
It's like, what is it? Like, you buy a new phone, you're psyched for a week, maybe a month, and then it's just your phone.
Exactly. It's just there.
Yeah. Yeah. Just part of the routine. That's the hedonic treadmill in action, right? You get used to the success, the stuff, the money.
And the goalposts, they move.
They move. Yeah. 100 million, it's mind-blowing at first.
Right.
Then you live with it, and suddenly it's like, what about more?
Exactly. And that's where things go south for Gupta, right?
Yeah.
Gets tangled up in this insider trading scheme.
Right.
Already part of the elite, but it's like he can't escape this need for more.
This itch.
It's like a race with no finish line.
Right.
The book even quotes someone saying Gupta wanted in the billionaire circle, not just the hundreds of millions circle. Like those extra zeros, that was the key to something.
It's wild, like a whole other level.
So he starts slipping information, making a quick million here, a few more there,
Which
drops in the bucket compared to his fortune.
exactly.
But those choices, those risks,
Yeah.
cost him everything.
It makes you wonder, right? When does ambition cross that line? It's not just greed. It's the illusion of more, right?
It's like this cautionary tale.
It is, because we get so caught up comparing ourselves.
Always wanting that next rung.
And, sometimes chasing that more, you risk losing what really matters.
And it's not just, insider trading. This excerpt, it dives into Bernie Madoff too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where things get, even wilder.
Oh, yeah.
We all know the Ponzi scheme, right?
Right.
But the thing is, before all that blew up, Madoff had this crazy successful, legit business,
Really?
bringing in $25 to $50 million a year, legitimately.
Wow. See, that's what's so fascinating about Madoff. He had the money, right? The career, built it himself, and still risked it all.
It's like that saying, right? If you're playing poker
Mm-hmm.
and you can't figure out who the sucker is, it's you. But Madoff, he was like the sucker and the dealer.
It's true. It shows how tricky this more thing is. Sometimes it's not even about needing anything, It's this need to hoard, to be at the very, very top no matter what.
Right.
And that pressure, a lot of it comes from outside, pushes you to make crazy decisions.
Yeah.
Even when you've got it all, seemingly.
It's like that example in the book, right? The rookie baseball player.
Yeah.
Lands a contract, $500,000 a year,
Okay, living the dream, right?
private jets, the whole 9 yards. Then you've got Mike Trout on the same team.
Yeah.
Pulling in $430 million.
And suddenly that $500,000 doesn't look so hot. But then Trout, he probably looks at some hedge fund guy making billions and feels a little lacking, It never ends. This measuring yourself against someone else.
It's like that classic story, right? The guy walks into a Vegas casino first time,
Mm-hmm.
asks the dealer, what's the best game? Which casino's luckiest? And the dealer, he just smiles, says, only way to win in Vegas is to leave right after you walk in.
Exactly. You got to opt out of that game, that comparison game, because if enough is always about someone else's pile of money, you're trapped, chasing something that keeps moving.
But here's the thing about enough. It's not about settling, right? Not about lacking ambition.
No, not
It's not about accepting less or being okay with scarcity. The book even says it's kind of the opposite.
Yeah, it is. Recognizing enough. It's about realizing when more starts messing with what actually matters.
It's defining success your own way, not by some Instagram scorecard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Based on your values,
Yeah.
not what some influencer says you need.
And it's funny because the book talks about Gupta after prison, right? And he's saying he learned not to get attached to like reputation, achievements, all that. He even says, what does it matter?
Yeah.
Like he's trying to convince himself,
Oh, totally. Classic rationalization, right? Downplaying what he lost because those things, they matter. Reputation, freedom, that trust you build with people. That's what makes a life rich, not billions stashed away somewhere.
It's like, that's the takeaway for me, right?
Yeah.
It's not about the money itself. It's about knowing what actually matters, what makes you happy, for real,
Right. And it's not saying money's bad or throw out all your stuff. It's just recognizing that enough, that's a moving target if you don't pick where to put it.
Exactly. It's like stepping off that crazy treadmill. You define success on your terms.
Yeah. What's it going to be?
The book even says, and this one stuck with me, hardest financial skill isn't earning more. It's getting the goalpost to stop moving.
Ooh, I like that.
Right. Because once you do that,
Yeah.
you silence that voice, that more.
Oh, it's loud, that voice.
It is. But then you're free to go after the stuff that matters.
Yeah.
The stuff that actually makes you happy.
And that's going to be different for everyone, right? For some, it's time with family. Others, it's finally starting that passion project.
Totally. Or giving back. The point is it's a choice. You move from more to this is enough. This is good.
Exactly.
So anyone out there, if you're in that race, right, chasing bigger numbers, fancier titles, always looking at what the other guy's got.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah. Take a second. Ask yourself, what's enough for you? What matters? What are you willing to risk of the stuff you actually care about for something more? Something that might not even make you happy in the long run.
It's a big question. But at the end of it all, it's not how much you get, it's how much you actually live.
Thanks for tuning in to Becoming a Millionaire in 5 years. Remember, every small step you take today brings you closer to your millionaire goals. If you found value in today's video, please give us a thumbs up and share it with someone who's also ready to change their financial future. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Together, let's turn those dreams into reality. See you next time.